Hi everyone. This month I made a 3-panel template for our August Creative Challenge. Um, my trimmer's really acting up today, so if you see my hand going wonky or my voice going wonky, that's it. Let's see. I don't like that the white shows on this one, so let me tweak it. Pull it over. And then we'll go from there. I pulled out some pictures that I took of Isabel. I'm going to use them. So I don't know how I'm going to use them. So I'm just going to let you watch the whole process. I know I want this one. And so I'll close that. I'm not sure about this one. Oh, good, Kim. I know I want this one. And I kind of want the other one that went away. And when I did that, I never know how to make him come back. Let's see. Let me go back to File, Open, Desktop. Just bear with me. It's part of the process. Okay, let's open it, see if I can get it back. I still can't get it back. Okay, we're going to go forward with what we have. We'll use this one. Okay, so I still like this one. Oh, we may come back to that one. Okay, so I'm going to turn them off. I know that this one I want to put here. Now, to make a clipping mask work, which is what we're going to be doing, I'm going to clip this picture to this box. And to do that, we're going to learn the shortcut. You hold down the Alt key and see when you get that little arrow that shows they're together, you click. Now, I could have done it backwards, and it may need to be the other way. I'm walking you through the whole process. So let me go back to here. I'm going to hit Control T and zoom out and resize my image that I want over here. So I did it backwards. So I'm going to undo it, hold down my Alt key. I'm going to move the picture to the top, hold my Alt key down, and now clip it. So when you're working with the clipping mask, the picture needs to be on the top. I'm going to do Control T again to resize it where I want her to be. I'm not sure how much of her I want. I don't like the bright spot on her knee, so I think I'm gonna go to about here. May use my arrow keys and nudge it up and down a bit to where I want it. Hit enter. Okay, so my first one is done. I think I'm gonna take this black and white and move it to the bottom one. We know the picture has to be on top. I am going to use the Alt key and hold down in between the layers and then turn her back on. Use Control T to resize. If you use Control T and you don't see your whole bounding box, look, let's undo it. Let's just hit enter. So if I'm zoomed in like this and I want to use free transform on her picture and I do Control T and I can't see my whole bounding box, you hit Control 0 and it will zoom your picture back out so you can see everything. Now, when I used free transform, I have to hold down the shift key. Now, you may not have to do that. It depends on which version you are working in and how you have your versions, how you have your preferences set up. I have mine set to the legacy preferences. So in the very old days, we always had to hold down the shift key to constrain the proportion. I like the sand that she laid in and put on her face. So I kind of want that to show. Maybe I will make it more like this. And I'm going to hit enter because I'm okay with that. So I have one box left to fill. I have this image, or I have this other black and white image. And I have the one image that I can't find because when they go to the bottom, I never know how to get them back. I don't know everything. So let me try the black and white because I think two black and whites on one side would be kind of cool. But I don't know how this is going to fit in. I'm going to hit Control T. And let's see what I get. Oh, it didn't. Okay, hold my Alt key down and group them together. And I get this. Control T again. Let's see, Isabel, what do we want? I don't know. I can do that. Or I can do this. Let me clip this one. Control T, Control O, or 0. And I could just do her eyes. Which I really don't like. But you have to play around to know what you want to do. You can use any of your pictures. They don't have to be the same subject. They do have to be pictures you took. They have to be your own and they cannot be AI. And if you participate in the Creative Challenge this month, I'm going to send you the preset that I created. And actually, I created a few. I'm not sure if I'm going to send them all. I think I'm going to leave it like that because I like the black and white on one side. I may go in to this one and just open up the shadows a bit more so it all looks a little bit more high key. But then you have to remember, you have to clip that to your image so it only affects your image and not everything else in your layer panel. So I labeled everything, top left, bottom right. Remember, all you have to do is hold your Alt key and go between the two layers, and it will group them together. And then you will go to File, Save As. I'm going to go to my desktop so I can find it. I'm going to save it as a PNG, and I'm going to call it Isabel. I like saving as a PNG on Facebook. I think it saves better. Remember that everything you see on our group page is just a thumbnail. Please click on the image so you can see the true image that someone posted. It looks a whole lot better. And if you participate in this, you get a preset. I already posted the preset example. It's got like a matte finish for the shadows. This is made very small. If you decide you create something and you want to print it, just go to image size, and increase your DPI to 300. Click OK. And it will resize it to a printable size. And then you can just save it as a JPEG and upload it wherever you want to print. And I just want to keep it small so it doesn't use space. That's it. I don't want to save it because I want to be able to send out the template. If you have any questions, just post them in the group under the album so people can see your questions, and hopefully it helps them too. Okay, bye.